What is he?
Even with all the buildings along the Las Vegas Strip and all the action here, this is one of the city's biggest attractions. Allegiant Stadium opened back in 2020. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the San Francisco 49ers and the Las Vegas Raiders. And off we go from Las Vegas. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Ready?
They'll start with Davis Price on the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Looking to throw Lawrence. Powering forward. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now we've got a 3rd and 3. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
3rd play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. Here's Mitch Wishnowski now on to punt. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Here's Austin. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10.
On the 10. Ultra.
On the ground is Jacobs to start the drive. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. This defense for the Niners, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Washington.
And I think our statistician, we ended up having to bring the blue tent and put it around him for a while because he was developing a hand injury from having to write down all the turnovers this team forced. 5, 6, 7, 8. Absolutely unbelievable. I hope he'll recover.
8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Now Mon. Oh, it's out. McKinnon fumbled it. And fortunately,
no
he's able
shot
to get this one back, so it is a 1st down.
All I can say about this play is that someone's living right. I mean, he's trying to gain yards, trying to get upfield. Ball comes free. Hey, what's that panic that we've talked about oftentimes that you feel when you lose the ball?
You can sense it.
Oh, you can sense it, and somehow he got to it and was able to recover it for his squad.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Never make the mistake that the especially the little guys that we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's second down.
He was brought down by He's the gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 16-yard line.
Here's mine. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Ambry Thomas. And the 49ers are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to get with the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get them next time out.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really
Oh my God.
So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
18 yards, first down Niners.
He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. So, CD, this defense, they know that they have to be at their very best when they're taking on a team here that's in the midst of a winning streak that's now stretched over multiple months, not weeks, months.
I think the challenge they put upon themselves is we want to be the guys to end that streak. And what's working in their favor? The winning streak on the other side. Sometimes that carries a burden with it because they feel they have to play perfectly as well. Let's just go out there and get them is the idea.
And he gets it down to the 32. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. A much different second drive here, Charles. They go 3 and out the first time. This time they've been able to sustain something downfield.
And that's what often happens. You get the game started. You know, you have to get your footing underneath you. You have to get used to the flow of the game, the speed of the game. And sometimes that first drive is more of a probing drive. It appears they found something here in the second one.
Throwing now, Lawrence on first down. And down he goes. Brought down on a sack. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Another try after the first down sack. Lawrence.
What?
Lawrence hit him, the ball is free. And a Raiders
Alright, feed that motherfucker.
past the 20. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for 6 and a Raider touchdown. It gives some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice you're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right?
Yeah, you do I ever.
So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Returning from his end zone is Ray McCloud. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. It's their 3rd drive now, and so far we've seen a punt in that second drive, CD. They turned the ball over, so not the start that they were envisioning.
Yeah, they've been ineffective so far, but look, they've worked on a game plan all week long. Don't get away from it too soon. Find a way to get some significant gains, loosen up, get going, and then they should be okay the rest of the way.
And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Third and 2, now Lawrence. Able to haul it in is Kittle. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 9 yards that time.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
This one complete to Christian Kirk. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 12 yards that time for number 12 as they move the chains. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll bring a tight end in motion left. Out of the pistol, McCaffrey. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
2nd down and right back to McCaffrey. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Here's Lawrence to throw. Rolling to his right. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Denzel Berryman. And the Raiders are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
Feather in the cap for the defender. Pick up one of the league's better quarterbacks so far this season. And add another feather in the cap for the coaches, too. Excellent game plan, and they had their guys aware of his ability to roll out and how to defend against it.
And some room to work. And he's taken down at the 45-yard line. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that. The nickel look, 5 cents, 5 DBs. But what also happens then, you take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy. So you're taking a big off for a little. And oftentimes you can run the football effectively against that defense.
And he is going to lose yardage here. That whole thing was thrown off track thanks to the defense of Fred Warner. Really nice play.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Mond ran last time. Here he'll throw it. Quickly a slant to run throw. He's got room at the 30. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Mond looks to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now the Georgia Southern man. This is Jerick McKinnon. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short. So it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Okay, right? Smash. Hey, green.
Here's Mon. They're going for it. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Jarek McCammon, his first touchdown on the year. And the Raiders' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. And this is no good. Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect. And this remains a 13-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Here's McLeod from his end zone.
The Niners take over first down 2 at their own 16-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that worked. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
They go play action now. Lawrence. He rifles one that's intercepted. Anthony Everett picks it. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. Mon throwing for it. And he's got it. So they try for 2, successful. And that bumps their lead up even further.
Playing like
another
shit.
shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So we will start here at the 25.
I'm playing so shitty.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Lawrence. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Now Lawrence on first down. Able to find Gray here. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Lawrence. Try! And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
First down, San Francisco.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. On that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That's complete out left to Ayuk. 9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up first and goal. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. They'll run with Davis Price. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the 49ers are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and they'll cut the lead to 21-7.
49ers 7.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. A run with Jacobs there on first down, but he'll manage only a yard or 2 at best. Second down coming up. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? And we welcome you back live now inside alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder in the ball carrier, and down he goes.
On the ground, Jacobs will get the third quarter started. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the third quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
Davis Price on first and 10. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Ty Davis Price, his 25th touchdown, tying Emmitt Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Niners take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points.
I didn't mean to celebrate. I'm sorry, I just
kick it away. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Dre Greenlaw in there on the tackle.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Second down, Jacobs once more. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
49ers have an extra defensive back on the field. A nickel set for third down. Bond good to throw it. He'll get this complete to Calvin Austin.
I'm there.
And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. That'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper and second down. Mond out of the shotgun. Dancing to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming third down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of the momentum the other side is starting to gain.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. They'll set up a throw. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Now he's hit on the return. It's a loose football.
I was about to say, hell.
They are going to get this one back. Well, that would have been something. Double turnovers, but instead they'll keep the possession on the INT. So turnovers, Charles, you figure will be key in the second half, and that's a big giveaway there.
Yeah, and as you and I both know, coaches are always preaching ball security, and none more often than right here in the second half of a tight football game. Now you've got to believe what the coaches are saying and take care of that football.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Play action. It's Lawrence. On the move to his left. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Shotgun and then a handoff to Davis Price. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. That'll be caught by Ayuk. Touchdown 49ers. Brandon Ayuk, his 11th touchdown on the year. And the 49ers are an extra point away from evening this one up. Gold with the extra point, and we are tied at 21.
Buckle her up.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And they get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result. He opted for the touchback.
That motherfucker.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They'll need to regroup after the costly interception last time. It led to a tying touchdown. 21-all is where we stand, and they've got it 1st and 10. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
10 cycles. Ready?
From the gun, they will run with McKinnon. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Off the play fake. On. They'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Freiermuth. And he is going to have the Raiders 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st and 10, here's Mon. A dump down to McKinnon. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. Now whistles here, and I believe one of the Raider linemen might have been moving. They were looking good on 2nd down, but now they're backed up 5 yards by the false start, and it's 2nd and 8. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Niners are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Off the play fake, here's Lawrence.
Bro!
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Lawrence will throw. That's complete, left side to Gray. On the move past the 40. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A big play that time on the catch and run. 34 yards. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Give to Davis Price up the middle here.
Let's go!
It's the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Ty Davis Price with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Niners have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead.
Raiders 21. Robbie Gold to kick off for San Francisco.
After the touchdown,
playing.
it's Robbie Gold now to kick it away.
It's more defense.
Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. And they need their best drive of the game right here. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Now Mon. Again, that's Watkins. So nothing doing there. And it'll be second down.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 38-yard line.
From the gun, here's Mon. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Samson Abukum just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. I thought there at the end he may have had a chance to release that, but that pocket closed a little too quickly, and down he went.
Yeah, he was certainly trying to do everything he could to extend the life of the play, probably counting in his head 1, 2, and then he ran out of time.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
That's 3 for him.
Goodness, another interception. And the 49ers are going to take possession of the football. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that.
Oh, my God.
Green grass here, middle of the field. Touchdown, 49ers. Ty Davis-Price, 49 yards. And the 49ers stretch this fourth quarter lead even further, and they are closing in on win number 12 of the season. Gold with the extra point, and the lead now up to 14.
Niners 35, Raiders 21.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Here's a handoff to Jacobs running left. And that won't buy him much room. Just a 1-yard gain to the 5. Not the start to the drive they were looking for. That run doesn't do much at all.
No, not at all. It leaves them with 3rd and long. And this is the time of game where these drives really start to matter. They've got to make some moves.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 17. They go play action here. Mon. And that is going to be a safety. Well, there is still time to recover from this. It remains a 2-score game even with the 2 points there, but let's just say things not trending in the right direction.
I like that phrase. I'm going to say it along with you. Things are definitely not trending in the right direction. They needed something on that drive. Instead, they gave up 2 points and a lot of hope.
Here goes
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They have to like the position that they are in. Fourth quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
That could have been a huge play, but give the defender credit. Stayed calm, stayed collected, and kept himself in a position to make a play on the ball without a penalty.
Second down, here's Davis Price. And he gets this one to midfield.
That motherfucker's hard.
171 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 50-yard line.
From midfield now, Lawrence running the slant. Gray with it. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. And they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down if they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up. That'd be the time to do it.
They go play action with Lawrence. Looking for Gray and finding him once again. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. On play action, Lawrence. That is caught by the tight end Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the 49ers have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 23. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24.
Ultra. Ready?
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Jacobs going to try the middle. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Hey, go through.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Hey, close you.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he'll take it down to the 30-yard line.
Jacobs, the ball carrier. Shaquille Griffin on the tackle.
for it with Jacobs. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Mon looks to throw. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
That incompletion brings us one step closer to the end of this one. Maybe mercifully, partner. And let's face it, though. No surprise, they're still flinging it around. They have pride, too.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
Shit.
And we're going to stop play here at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9, and they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. Mond ran last time. Here he'll throw it. And now here is another interception. And the Niners are going to have it here just past the 25. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Yeah, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. They go play action now. Lawrence. Right side, and he finds Gray. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Lawrence going to throw again. Steps away. That's complete out left to Ayuk. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. But Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for San Francisco, they solidify their spot in the playoffs as they run their mark to 12-4 on the year.